This embed with the French military in the northern part of the country shows just how tricky it is to secure the Central African Republic. Everywhere we stopped, the military found people with knives, machetes, and even hand grenades. This country needs a mother to bring its sons and daughters together, and she says she's she's the woman for the job. While the new president is calling for national reconciliation, the Muslims who met in Bangui are worried and bitter. They are convinced that the French military is not on their side. More than 100,000 people are crammed inside Bangui's tent city. It's too hot during the day, too cold at night. But for now, people say it's just too dangerous for them to go back to their homes. They voted massively in favor of joining Russia. There were still signs of celebration, people waving Russian flags, chanting the name of the Russian President Vladimir Putin. So for most people, the mood is pretty light, pretty happy. The former French president has not confirmed he will bid for a second term, but nobody doubts his intentions. Now the question is whether this 64% win will be enough to convince voters that he is the right man to lead the charge for the center-right UMP party. After many weeks in exile, Pastor Nale Ngwaleso, his wife and their 5 children have finally returned home. They had fled to the Democratic Republic of Congo after violent clashes in the neighborhood between the Christian militia Anti-Balaka and former rebels, the Seleka.
Yes, this is the place of the bullet holes, and the second is there. And it's after this situation because my child used to rest here in the daytime, and when he shooted the bullet fall here, and I decided to take my family away because we are no more secure in this situation.
While the preacher's wife says it's more comfortable to be home than abroad, she hasn't forgotten the acts of violence that threaten her little ones.
Our kids are small, so if something bad happens again, we're going to have to flee. That's very scary.
Narle says he can't go back to his church because it is surrounded by the Seleka, but he deems it important to start rebuilding a normal life in his neighborhood. And with the new president, Catherine Samba Panza, the country is on the right track.
Yes, the election of the new president is a good news because I know that this woman will not be part of any military group. She's going to play a role as a neutral person to bring back peace and to also bring reconciliation between the people.
There are still thousands of displaced people, victims of outbreaks of violence in the Central African Republic. The new president is hoping to pacify the country and convince them to return home.